You guys are not going to believe this, but guess who took my advice? And it's undeniable at this point. I mean, the timing is just too perfect. Like, you literally can't deny it. And the funny part is, I didn't even know that this guy took my advice until somebody texted me and told me. But for those who don't know, I mean, you saw the title. Meet Kevin took my advice. Yes. Now, some of you guys might remember, I already made a video on Jeremy where basically I'm giving these guys tips and advice. And the reason why I'm able to do this, I know people are going to be like, oh, your channel's small. What do you know? Blah, blah, blah. I actually know a lot more about YouTube than you might think. The problem is, well, we'll talk about me later. This video isn't about me. But anyway, the bottom line is I made this video right here. OK, it's right here. The video was titled "It's Over for Meet Kevin." And the reason why I made that video, keep in mind, that video was literally made 3 days ago. The reason why I made that video is because I was watching Meet Kevin's channel, looking at it, and I'm like, wow, this guy's channel is dying. Like, you have 1.8 million subscribers and you're struggling to get 30K views a video. That's really, really bad, especially for somebody like him who has the talent and the charisma to get way more views. So I'm like, yeah, this guy's channel is dying. So I called it out. I talked about it because obviously we know I talk a lot about Meet Kevin on this channel for obvious reasons. I think he's a grifter. I think he's a con man. I don't think he's a good person. I think he's misled a lot of people, and I think he takes advantage of his followers. I made that very clear, right? But this time, I was actually pretty happy to see this because it's good karma for these people who took advantage of others. But some people comment on my video, and you're right. You were absolutely right. Some people were like, he'll probably be fine. And yeah, I figured he probably will be too if he took my advice. And guess what? He took my advice. You can't even deny it, guys. So look at this. 3 days ago, I made this video. It's over for Meet Kevin, right? Okay, let's go to his channel, right? Let's go to his channel. This is Meet Kevin's channel. Look at his community tab. 1 day ago, basically yesterday, he says, I'm rebooting my channel. So basically a day or two after I make my video, and you got most of you guys who follow me, you know, Kevin watches all of my videos. I live in that guy's head rent free. I don't know why, but he cannot stand the fact that there's somebody out there who sees him for who he truly is. He's the type of person, he wants everybody to like him. He's already gotten some people on his side, but for me, it just doesn't work and he can't stand it. So he does watch all of my videos. He's admitted it several times. And what happens? Right when I make a video criticizing this man and telling him that his channel is trash, what does he do? He puts out this community post. He put this on Twitter as well. He made a tweet saying this exact same thing, but let's read it. He said, I'm rebooting my channel. Quality over quantity. Last 3 to 4 videos are an example of what to expect going forward. Elon Musk inspired me. You liar. Echoes inspired you. You literally did exactly what I said, you liar. Only post your best content. Challenge accepted. Is that not what I said in my video about him? That is literally what I said. I explain this. I literally explain this. See, this is the way YouTube has changed. And people don't even realize it. But literally within the last year, YouTube has changed. YouTube has gone from, at least in finance, we're going to explain the finance grift. Before, the quality didn't really matter. That's why you had all these trash channels like Chris Sane, who's awful and stupid, Larry Jones, who can't read, barely can speak English, and is not that intelligent either, and is boring. Stock Mo, who is so boring, like, I'd rather just watch paint dry. I don't know. Like, he's just so boring. Like, I don't know. I'd rather be in solitary confinement just looking at the wall than listen to Stock Mo. I'm not joking about that. Keenan Grace, who, whatever. YouTube has changed. Back then, they were able to get away with being boring because there was this huge demand for stock picks because people had all this money and they didn't know where to put it. They're like, man, I'm getting PPP loan, SBA loan, stimulus check. I'm getting unemployment. The federal government is giving me more money in unemployment. They didn't know what to do with the money. They were getting so much money for the government. So what happened? There was this huge demand to gamble in the stock market. And at the same time, stocks happened to be going straight up. Just straight up, not even doing the stair step up. They just went straight up to the moon. It was absolutely insane what 2021 was. And so what happened was, because there was such a huge demand for stock picks and where should I put my money? What's the next 10x stock? What's the next 10x crypto? All these channels who make terrible content exploded. Now YouTube has changed. Mr. Beast, I've been saying this for so long. Mr. Beast and all these Mr. Beast copycats, they changed the game. It's all quality content now. Especially since the market is not back what it was in 2021. The bubble's over. So now it's all about quality. So why was me Kevin's channels dying? Well, you're putting out nothing but fear content. Watch out for these risk factors. The Federal Reserve is going to destroy the world. World War III is here. It's over for stocks. Like just all this crap. And, you know, even though a lot of these guys have very naive and gullible audiences, even those audiences eventually wisen up at some point. And they're like, okay, you're getting repetitive. And the one thing you don't want to do on YouTube is be repetitive. The only way you can be repetitive is if the content is good. I didn't even notice this, but I was watching Mr. Beast videos the other day, and I'm like, wow, he's honestly very repetitive. Like he's making the exact same type of videos, just in a different way, but he could get away with it because his content is so good. Okay, that's just kind of how it goes. So now, look at what happened when Meet Kevin Takes My Advice. Let's go look. Let's look at the difference when Kevin takes my advice. So 4 days ago is when I made the videos on him. You can see he's struggling for views. He's got one video right here, 19K views, 32K views. You know, right here, the coming stagflation hail, 26K views. And again, I hate these types of videos. Oh, the coming stagflation hail, the world's over. Even his own followers don't like that garbage. They're like, dude, stop saying that. Bitcoin, Ethereum, 26K. Danger of Elon Musk, Truth GPT, 20K. Now let's scroll to what happened after he made that announcement 1 day ago. Look at his views now. Look at his last 4 videos after I gave my advice. He said the return of stimulus checks and recession do this now. If this happens, a major stock market crash is confirmed. Why Tucker Carlson? Just look at them. They're all easily over 100K views. Why? Because the content is much better. It's actually good. And he's actually focusing now on quality over quantity. That was one of the dumbest things he ever did. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why you thought it was okay to put out 10 videos a day. I don't know how anybody does that. It makes no sense. It's like, what are you trying to be, a news network? Have you seen how many views CNBC gets per video? Their views are horrible. Focus on the quality. The quality is what's going to get you the views. So now I just want to show you guys this text message. I got this text message right here from a big YouTuber. I'm not going to post the name, but this person texted me and said, look at Kevin's tweet. They should pay you, LOL. So this person knew, and this is how I found out about it, by the way. I didn't even know that Kevin had taken my advice until this person texted me and said they should pay you, because this person also watched my Jeremy video. So like I said, Jeremy didn't really take my advice because Jeremy's just a lazy piece of you-know-what. But Kevin is smart enough where he's like, Kevin was watching my video. He's like, you know what? Even though this guy has tremendously less followers than me, he's actually kind of right. And that just goes to show you never want to get cocky and arrogant like some people are and be like, oh, Echoes doesn't have that big of a following. He doesn't know anything. No, I do. And it's proof right here. I literally gave Kevin the blueprint and he took it. So, yeah. Crazy stuff. It sucks, though, because we don't want his channel to keep growing so he can keep grifting people, but whatever. It happened. People like his content. Not much you can do about it. So anyway, just wanted to rant about that, talk about the fact that this guy took my advice and how I'm literally just giving out the game here to these YouTubers for free on how they can revamp their trash channels. All right, I guess that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one.